Dad? I know you're busy doing human stuff and whatnot, but can we chat for a bit? First off, I really gotta pee. Think I drunk a little too much of your coconut water while you weren't looking.
You know how you're laser focused when you play Call of Duty and like to leave your big gulp cup on the ground next to you? Just kidding. But anyways, I was watching this podcast the other day called TheOfficePool while you was at Dave & Buster's. TD, Alex and Jim were talking about some new sports betting app called OfficePoolSundayPicks.com. I think you should play too.
Maybe you'll win enough money to buy me some more snacks or some more of that coconut water. And, Dad? Still gotta pee. Sign up is totally free at OfficePoolSundayPicks.com. Put your money where your BA arc is. See what I did there?
Yes. Okay. All right, we are back. This is our last segment. Alex, it looks like you got me today, my guy.
So far, I mean, we still have another half of football to play.
Yeah.
But in this first group of 6 games, 7 games, looks like I got a few wins out of this one.
So let's run it down the line, man. We're looking at that first game. Dolphins and Colts. I was not expecting the 33-8 loss. Was not.
We knew it was going to be bad, but that's a lot worse than what we could have predicted.
Yeah. In Indianapolis, look at our picks here. I picked the Colts to win. No, actually, you picked the Colts to win 24-21. So you gave Miami credit for trying to score at least 21 points.
And they fell short, to say the least.
Definitely fell short. Colts with the victory, 33-8 over the Dolphins in Indianapolis. Let's go to game number 2, which is an exciting game, man. The Steelers and the Jets. Jets. Jets.
Not enough jet fuel
Not
today
enough jet fuel.
to get them over the finish line. Aaron Rodgers with the win over those Jets. Justin Fields put an amazing effort. He played extremely well.
Extremely.
It came down to turnovers on that one.
Yeah, that was an extremely tight game.
It was.
You know, Justin Fields, like I said in the Tuesday broadcast, Justin Fields is back home. He's comfortable with the Jets.
That's right.
You know, he's QB1 there. There's no other superstar he had to worry about, you know, when he was in Pittsburgh, whether he was going to get some go with Russell Wilson there and all these other quarterbacks. However, this is his spot. This is QB1 for the New York Jets, and I'm looking to see some great things for him. Alex, you picked the Steelers to win. Actually, it was 24-21 for both of us.
Okay.
So, congratulations on that win. Game number 3 is still ongoing. However, the Carolina Panthers are taking a mollywhopping.
It's not looking good for the Carolina Panthers right now in Jacksonville, Florida. It's looking mighty bleak.
We had a rain delay, which I thought it was going to – not a rain delay, but a severe weather. There's a lot of lightning. Yeah. But the Jaguars stayed on top, man. One of the things that propelled that Jaguars offense was the first touchdown that Trevor Lawrence threw for the 2025 season was a rollout dart to Hunter, to number 84, Hunter Long. Yeah. Just showed amazing poise in the pocket, then rolled out to the right and struck that dart there. And Jags, any Jaguars fans in the house, congratulations so far, because it looks like the Carolina Panthers can't put together a good drive.
Yeah, I mean, we got some turnovers, got some interceptions, but we haven't been able to turn those interceptions into points. So if we come back, it'll be close, but it's definitely a uphill battle as we close out the end of the third quarter.
Outstanding. Game number 4, the Cardinals-Saints. Cardinals on top, 20-13 for your final. You said it. You know, you predicted we actually predicted a beating. You actually predicted 28-14. I was a little bit more conservative. I said 21-10.
Right.
However, hey, Kyler Murray got it done.
Yeah.
He got it done with his feet and with his arm.
And he has an amazing receiving core, and he showed that today. He was able to get out of the pocket, get some nice runs in. I thought the Saints would get at least 14 points. They got 13. I thought the Cardinals would get a little more. They got 20. Cardinals over the Saints. I squeaked by on that one.
Yeah. Not a bad prediction for either one of us. Let's move over to the next game. The New York Football Giants facing the Washington Commanders at FedEx Field. The Commanders
did just that.
21-6 them.
Yeah. And that game could have went. It could have. I mean, it was a very good game for the Commanders. The Giants couldn't pull it together on either side. Their defense was able to keep the Commanders to only scoring 21, but they made that 21 look fun and easy. I'm excited for what's in store for the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, let's look at our first game of the week for our 1 o'clock bracket, which just finished here, the Buccaneers and the Falcons.
Exciting game.
We said how good Michael Penix Jr. was going to be.
He's the truth.
If he got the opportunity, and he got the opportunity, and he about came out there,
came down to the kicker.
It's amazing. We're talking about these guys, these young guys that are coming out, these young gunslingers. Baker Mayfield didn't look half bad himself.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield looked great. I know when you talk about the Buccaneers and the Tampa Bay today, it came down to a field goal where the kicker of the Falcons, with only seconds left on the clock, kicked it wide right and gave the W to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
An outstanding game for Baker Mayfield, 17 of 32, 167 yards, and three TDs. It's one of those games, man, where when Baker's hot, Baker is hot.
Yeah.
And if we look here, Michael Penix Jr., not a bad game, even though he had to throw the ball 42 times, 27 of 42 for 298 yards and a TD. He also used his legs.
Yeah, I believe in Penix Jr. I do.
Yes. Outstanding game for the young fella. Very inspiring victory for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 23-20 over ATL in the dirty South. Let's go to Cleveland, where the Battle of the Joes took place. Another tight game, Alex.
Yeah, these games were tight, and I kept my scores on my predictions relatively close. If you guys go back and look at the episode this week, you'll see that I kept all the scores very, very close with the exception of maybe two games. I thought this was going to be a close game. I actually thought it was going to be more points from each team, but I knew it was going to be really, really close. A lot of missed field goals from kickers today in the league. The Bengals squeaked away 17-16 over the Cleveland Browns live here at Dave & Buster's.
Yeah.
It was super exciting to watch the Joes go at it.
The Battle of the Joes.
Below
Joe
for below,
Burrow,
Joe for Joe.
14 and 23 for 113 yards and one TD. Not a big game for Joe Burrow, but he did what he needed to do in order to make sure that there was some big hits in this game. Let's look at the last possession for Cleveland. Joe Flacco, good pre-snap read, good 6-yard pass. Unfortunately, the receiver wasn't able to hang on to that ball.
He took a big hit.
Joe Flacco's what, 53, 57?
He's got a quarterback. He's got a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, and he has a Super Bowl ring.
Got a Super Bowl ring.
31 of 45, 290 yards, one TD, two INTs.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco is definitely the elder statesman, the elder gunslinger between the battle of the two Joes. A future Hall of Famer with the Super Bowl championship with the Baltimore Ravens. We're looking for some more good games for the Cleveland Browns coming up. So let's move on to our next game. Actually, we'll be getting into our which one of the games today you saw where it could have been here, could have been there. I thought it was the Steelers and the Jets.
I mean, there was a couple games like that. If you look at the one that just finished up, the Falcons and the Tampa Bay, could have went either way. You look at the Jets game, could have went either way. You look at the Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals, could have went either way. We're talking less than 3-point differentials on a number of scores today. So Bengals Browns super tight, Bucks Falcons super tight. We haven't got to the Raiders Patriots yet, but it was
that's
also
our final 1 o'clock game.
was come down to, we're talking like one possession games here. And we can go. I guess we'll lead into your boy Geno Smith over at the Raiders, who led his team to victory today, as my first loss of the first half of this kickoff Sunday.
Actually, this will be your second because I don't think Carolina's not coming back.
Fat lady ain't singing over there.
Well, she's quit. She's sipping her lemon water, her warm lemon water.
She's getting ready.
So yeah, we talked about Geno Smith, man, and his ability to use his arm and his legs, man. A plus 300-yard game today for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Why didn't I pick the Raiders today?
Well, no one picked the Raiders. There's a few people
I don't
that picked
believe anybody in America except for Raiders fans.
Raiders fans, and I know my guy Adam here at Dave & Buster's. He's a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
He got him a W today. I didn't pick him. I didn't see it coming. Geno Smith, hats off to you. Hopefully you don't have to put up 300 yards to win a game, because to only win by 7 and 300 yards, we got to definitely take a closer look at that. Drake May did his thing for the New England Patriots with his completion rate, which was superb. Completing 30 out of 46 passes, which is pretty stellar.
And one thing I noticed from today's 1 o'clock block, there weren't too many running backs for either team that's played today, except for the Jaguars. Travis Etienne Jr. is showing the league exactly who he is. You expected more out of Chuba Hubbard. Of course, he's a big possible 80 to 110-yard a game guy. But Travis Etienne Jr., man, you can't turn your nose at him, man. And we're still looking here. We're still with the Panthers-Jaguars games. The Jaguars are up 20-3. And it's an amazing day. An amazing day for broadcast. An amazing day for football. And we're here at the Office Pool. The next time we're going to be here is for the Carolina Panthers' first home game in Charlotte.
That's right.
For the Office Pool tailgate at Dave & Buster's. Are you excited about that one, man?
I would love to see that happen. The tailgate here at Dave & Buster's would be superb.
That would be extra special. September the 21st, I believe. The Falcons will be coming to town. Yeah. Michael Penix Jr. He's already probably going to have a couple of W's in the column. Tell me, are you going to take the Panthers
over
for the Falcons?
For the Falcons?
Yeah, for that first home game.
I can't make that decision yet. I have to wait and see what we do. But Penix Jr. is the one to be reckoned with. If we don't have pressure on Penix from both sides, not from one, from both sides, it's going to be a long Sunday afternoon when the Falcons come to town.
Yes, definitely, man. Shout out to all of the fans out here at Dave & Buster's. This was a great turnout today. Thank you, Alex. I greatly appreciate you, brother.
Man, we out here.
We're family divided. I consider you my brother, but you should be wearing the dark blue instead of the light blue. So
we're in Carolina, man.
We will be back on Tuesday, where I get into the Cowboys when we talk about our teams. I'll get into that Cowboys offense and how Brian Schottenheimer has gotten a bit of reminiscence of his father, Marty, by playing Marty ball. Run first to set up the pass. And I loved it. And it looked good for 3 or 4 quarters against the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday.
Right.
And I can't really say too much bad about the Carolina Panthers. They're playing tough. They're not letting this team turn into a blowout.
Turnovers.
It's just a turnover factor.
And we saw that across the league today.
That's correct.
Turnovers will and kids, when you're watching, just know that turnovers will definitely define your game.
Yeah.
You got to protect the ball.
Yeah, so congratulations this week. I believe you got me for the first block. However,
a lot of football
Sunday's
left
not
today.
over.
Yeah.
We got a lot of football left.
As Green Bay just scored
We've got our
first.
feature games. Green Bay just scored. We've got our feature 4 o'clock games and our 4:25 mark that will be coming up.
That's right.
And then we've got our amazing primetime game, which is our Dave & Buster's primetime pick of the week. We have the Bills and the Ravens. Baltimore. Speaking of Baltimore, I got to give a shout out to my homie, big homie Stretch over here is in the building. Of course, we love how exuberantly big homie Stretch cheers for his Baltimore Ravens.
Your team
as a Baltimore native. So let's check out these next block of 4 o'clock games. We have the 49ers and the Seahawks We have the Titans and Broncos. We have the Lions and Packers coming up. And then at the 425 mark, which is actually now, we have the Texans and the Rams, which will be on our first bingo sheet on OfficePool, SundayPicks.com. And then, of course, our second bingo sheet will be for the 8 o'clock game. Get on line with us. Join us. Get in the chat. OfficePool, SundayPicks.com. Alex, man, I had fun.
Oh, yeah. Live at Dave and Buster's, I mean, food, fun, drink, and gameplay. You can't beat it. Sundays live at Dave & Buster's with the Office Pool. God.
You can't beat it.
You can't beat it. And Monday, you got Vikings versus Bears.
Yeah, an incredible Monday night game. So we're going to sign off right now, and we will see you here live on September the 21st, which is the Carolina Panthers' first home game. But we will be here on Tuesday for our pre-recorded show where we get into more depth about talking about our teams, the Dallas Cowboys, and those Carolina Panthers. Hopefully they'll have a better week next week. So I'm TD.
Hey, it's your boy Lock Easy.
And we will see you.
Let's go, Ravens. Let's go. The Office Pool.
The Office Pool in the building. Signing off.
I'm telling you, baby, it's a beautiful day, man. RG3, Tracy McGrady.
This is straight out win. Straight out win. Listen. Tracy pulled the wool on my eyes the first year. See, Matt, y'all got it this year? Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Our Office Pool is up. This is your boy Rampage Jackson.
The team in front of us took the lead. And we're ahead by 1, and we had to lead with 2 holes left.
2 holes left.
Hopefully our teammates can get it back.
It is a vainglorious day. I'm feeling swell on this golf course, as narrow as it is.
All right, no rushing because T-Mac pulled his hamstring. We got Sean Marion with cleats on. You know what I'm saying?
Warren number 83. Right here.
Man, let me tell you,
The 83 Club.
it is an honor to know that you wore it because of that reason.
Back to the Office Pool with your boy Alex Lockhart, live from training camp, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Dad? I know you're busy doing human stuff and whatnot, but can we chat for a bit? First off, I really gotta pee. Think I drunk a little too much of your coconut water while you weren't looking.
You know how you're laser focused when you play Call of Duty and like to leave your big gulp cup on the ground next to you? Just kidding. But anyways, I was watching this podcast the other day called The Office Pool while you was at Dave & Buster's. DD, Alex and Jim were talking about some new sports betting app called OfficePool, SundayPicks.com. I think you should play too.
Maybe you'll win enough money to buy me some more snacks or some more of that coconut water. And Dad? Still gotta pee. Sign up is totally free at officepoolsundaypicks.com. Put your money where your BA arc is. See what I did there?